The bandits operating in Nigeria, who kidnapped 150 school kids. This is the 10th such attack and mass kidnapping of children since December 2020 in Nigeria. In northern Nigeria's Kaduna state, more than 150 students are missing after armed men raided a boarding school there. This is the 10th such attack and mass kidnapping of children since December 2020. Earlier in February, VOA News reported the abduction of 317 girl students from a government school in Jamfara state. A Reuters report said that authorities in the area have attributed the most recent case of mass kidnapping to an armed group of bandits. These so-called bandits which operate in Nigeria's northwest are terrorizing civilians, destabilizing the region and empowering jihadists, a report published in Foreign Policy said. In May this year, the Nigerian army killed 48 bandits and rescued 18 abductees from Jamfara state, the Anadolu agency reported. After heavy exchange of fire, the bandits fled, leaving behind AK-47 rifles, one G3 rifle, and a machine gun. So, who are these bandits? Mass kidnapping of school children and are not unique to groups of bandits. In 2014, the Islamic group Boko Haram, which launched a rebellion against the Nigerian government in 2009, kidnapped nearly 300 girls from another boarding school in Chibok. The kidnapping garnered international attention and led to the campaigning Bring Back Our Girls, which was supported by Michelle Obama. After a decade since Boko Haram or Jamaat al-Sunnah Lida was al-Jihad, as it officially called, has spread from northeast Nigeria to the neighboring West African nations of Niger, Chad and Cameroon. The group rejects Western education, which it believes to be an un-Islamic, but armed bandit is a more recent problem and security challenge facing the Nigerian government, which has already failed so far in containing the violence initiated by Boko Haram. The American Security Project notes that populations in northwest Nigeria have been facing the ever-increasing threat of banditry, which is defined as a type of organized crime that includes kidnapping, armed robbery, murder, rape, cattle rustling, and the exploitation of environmental resources. ACAP is a non-profit which provides independent humanitarian needs analysis, said in its 2020 note on the country's security situation that a new humanitarian crisis was emerging in Nigeria's northwest. Mainly 6 states seems to be affected so far: Jamfara, Katsina, Sokoto, Kaduna, Niger and Kebbi. According to the think tank Council for Foreign Relations, 1,100 people were killed in 2018 in these 6 states. Over 2,200 were killed in 2019 and more than 1,600 fatalities were recorded between January to June 2020. Referring to figures from the UNHCR, the ACAP's note that more than 247,000 people have been displaced internally so far as a result of the attacks. How did this start? Groups of bandits started operating in 2011 as a reflection of violent competition for scarce resources of mainly farmers and herders. The situation was further aggravated because the most herders belonged to different communities. When environmental changes caused land and water to become more valuable than before, there was a competition for them between different communities. Over the last 1 decade or so, this rivalry that was limited to being communal evolved into lethal militia groups. Now, some people see banditry as a source of income as well, as considering that the area where bandits are mostly active suffers from several problems including youth unemployment, poverty and inequality. There are some other factors too, such as the proliferation of small arms and light weapons, illicit artisanal mining rights. Naksi Voodoo, a lawyer and development expert based in Nigeria, Voodoo says the problem is exacerbated by the demoralized security forces who have been deployed in all but 1 out of 36 Nigerian states. While governors of some states have tried to negotiate with the bandits, the talks have so far been unsuccessful, partly because the bandits broke the terms of agreement. Thank you.